And let me tell you, guys out there, let me tell you, what was crazy is after I came out with all of this stuff, I have hundreds of thousands of emails and people who had the same issue, but were still afraid to really tell it like it is. And I want to tell you, be very careful about that, but it's got to be a point where you get real with God. Let me tell you guys out there, men, first of all, pride. Pride is our biggest issue. Pride was my biggest issue. I have a story. I remember taking my son, he was about 6 years old, to this movie, and it was superheroes and explosions and everything, and people were dying, and he's wincing. And I remember looking down at my son, and I said, you know, are you sure you want to go? And he's like, no. He's frightened. He's had his hands all over his face. And I'm like, okay. So I sit for a couple more seconds, and he's still shaking and with every explosion. And finally, we went out to the lobby, and I said, son, are you okay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, no, you're not okay. Son, are you okay? And he said, no. And I recognized that at 6 years old, there was the pride of being a man, holding on, having the strength, appearing strong when you're not. That was me. Here I had a problem watching pornography, and it became this huge monster that I couldn't control. And I would never admit it. And the whole thing was, are you okay? God was looking at me saying, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And finally, I went to God. Finally, I said, no, I'm not okay. I am not okay. And when that pride broke down, when all of that melted, God was like, now I can change you. Now it can happen. And let me tell you, guys out there, let me tell you, what was crazy is after I came out with all of this stuff, I have hundreds of thousands of emails and people who had the same issue, but were still afraid to really tell it like it is. And I want to tell you, be very careful about that, but it's got to be a point where you get real with God. You and him alone. Yeah. You have to get real. Let God tell you and speak to you, and you share your brokenness, share your issues, share your whole heart, because you think, sometimes you think you are, but I really wasn't doing that until I was broken down.
Well, and I want to say that we're here to help you, and we have shared some of our story online, and you can go to Facebook. In fact, if you Google Terry Crews Facebook, Dirty Little Secret.
Real Terry Crews.
Real Terry Crews.
Real Terry Crews on Facebook.
There are several videos, 7 videos, where we've shared our story, and I think that you'll be tremendously helped by that.
At TBN, our mission is to use every available means to reach as many individuals and families as possible with the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ.
Thank you for helping make the gospel of grace go around the world.
Without you, we couldn't do it. God bless you.